Oh shit. I forgot the brief. Hi, pretty girls and boys. What's up? What's going on? It's your girl Grace, and I am back with another video. As you can already tell by the title down below, I'm gonna be doing my makeup while we talk about some very controversial yet realistic and important topics, and quite frankly, things that I feel like every young person is going through right now, me especially. For this look, we're just going to be doing something very simple. This is the type of makeup look that you could take out for a dinner, you could take it to brunch, a quick Friday evening out with the girls, going drinking. I already moisturized my face, and now I'm going to go in with some primer. This primer is from Adventure Makeup. Please don't ask me to show you okay, I'm just gonna show you. This is what she looks like. You can see how beaten, how bruised and battered she is. Exactly, that's how you know that she's good, because I'd be using the fuck out of that primer, because I use it all the time and it does such a good job in mattifying my oily zone, like my T-zone, because I usually get oily. As you could tell, I have oily skin very oily skin, and yeah, I'm just going to leave it to sit for a minute or two. It's also very important to note that when applying your makeup products, you need to give it time, like a minute or 2 minutes in between the steps. You need to give your products more time to breathe and incorporate into your skin, so it doesn't look like you're just packing products on your face and you can literally see them layered on your face. That's never cute. For my foundation, I'm going to be using this contour stick from Xclusive Makeup. Now, they sent me this as a contour stick, but this was too light for me, and if anything, it works super well as a foundation instead. I like to take my brush and just take a little off the top, and just pat that into my skin. It's like the perfect match shade. Do you see that? Impeccable. I love. Look at this side. Like all my little spots here, like they're literally gone. Look. Now you see these spots here, right? We're just going to take a little bit off of that. Do you see that? Do you see that? Look here. And it's matte. I love the fact that it's matte. But it doesn't feel too cakey on the skin. Absolutely gorgeous. It's always been a dream of mine to like do makeup tutorials, much like Uchinatori, and just oh, isn't this foundation gorgeous? This is my brush in the shade. Oh, sorry, the Morphe 49. You know that type of shit, right? Like that's literally my dream. Anyways, lately I've been feeling like I don't know what to do with my life. Yeah, that's just me being honest. Like, it genuinely feels like I'm at the point where I know the life I used to live, it no longer serves me. But trying to find out, okay, I don't want to continue having certain habits I used to have, because now I'm at the point where it doesn't benefit me anymore. I'm just taking a very dark shade of foundation, and I'm using that for my contour. Now, most people usually put their contour underneath or just right where this tip is, but I like to go higher, because when I'm blending I then like blend downwards, if that makes sense. It just gives me a more sculpted finish, and I prefer it that way, honestly. On my nose as well. And then my forehead as well. I feel like mentally I've just reached that point where I know that everything I've been doing has led me to this point. But now I don't know what else to do to take me to that next stage of my life, and it just looks like there's no way to cross the bridge from this standpoint. And it's actually sad because, mind you, I'm at the brink of everything I know, everything I've known for what the past 10 years of my life. I'm at the brink of all of that changing, mostly because I'm finishing school in like 2-3 months. I'm gonna be graduating from the university. If you didn't know, I'm a law student. I'm currently studying law. Yes, in Nigeria, a lawless country, but let's not talk about that. I don't know if I want to like still chase the passions that I chose for myself when I was less knowledgeable. I mean, now I know more about things like, say, the course I picked. Back then, the only motivation that just I was like, oh my god, I have to be a lawyer. I have to be a lawyer was simply because I watched Suits. If you don't know that film, if you don't know Suits, then maybe you don't live on planet Earth or anything. Like, after watching Harvey, come on, like I wanted to be Harvey or Mike. I just wanted to be any one of the boys so bad, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely doing law. And I blame my father because he made me watch it. Do you know when you feel like you were brainwashed into liking something you never really got a chance to question? That's exactly how I feel about the course I chose to study in the fucking university. Yeah, I'm taking this brush and I'm just going to use that to lightly tap away these contour lines. For nose contour, you need to know that everybody's nose is different. So depending on what kind of outcome you're looking to achieve, the way a particular technique will look on one person's face is not the same as it's going to look on your face. And don't ever take that too personal. See how I look bronzed? Exactly. I love the uniformity. So next step is blush and then concealer, and then we're going to go in with a little more blush. And I also feel like because I've outgrown certain things, I've become inconsistent because on one hand, I don't want to let I don't want to gosh. I hate when I want to say something and then I don't have key examples to just like further clarify how I'm feeling. Mind you, I think I might have ADHD. This is undiagnosed because I can't even afford to get a fucking diagnosis from the hospital. But when you know, you know. I feel like I've become so inconsistent with my routine because I'm at the point where I'm saying, okay, I don't like this thing anymore. I feel like it doesn't serve me anymore. I'm going to find something new to do. But then I don't know I don't even feel comfortable trying new things because I've never done it before. Does it make sense? And I know that, but I just can't shake that feeling of anxiety off when I try to do something. I just immediately go in my head, okay, no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Just stop what you're doing. And I just stop. And today I really sat and thought about it like, okay, maybe one of the problems I have is the way I show up. I realized that I just picked something that was comfortable for me to do and I just kept doing that. I didn't consider whether I was growing, if I was getting a community as opposed to getting followers. I was just so obsessed with the numbers, and yet the numbers were not coming in because I just kept doing one thing over and over again and I was expecting it to give me results, and it didn't. So here I am trying something new. I love this blush so much. It's from the Exclusive. This is the Exclusive makeup lip palette. I use this for like my creative looks as well when I want to like paint my face pink or red or blue or green. Yeah, go get you one of these. Go get you one of these, girl. Anyways, just please don't look at my brush. I've had her for quite some time and she's been there for me, and I'm not throwing her away for no reason. Blend that blush right under the eyes and move it a little bit towards the inner corner, just so when you like apply your concealer, it looks more like skin and doesn't give you that white washed effect that gives flashbacks. I fucking hate flashbacks. I've been telling myself since January, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. Mind you, this is the year where I have to write like my final year project. Like this year or this month leading to my graduation are just taking a lot from me. My granddaddy died, my grandpa died, and his burial is next month. It's 4 days before my birthday. Now I don't even know how to feel about that because this was my grandpa. I love that man so much, and how am I supposed to mourn his death and then a few days later celebrate what my birthday, celebrate my life? So these are the two concealers I'm going to be using. This is from Glow Up Makeup USA, and this is from Avour. This is in the shade A05, and this is in the shade Confidence Bloom. So first I'm going in with the white concealer. Controversial, I know, but I'm going in with just like a dot right under my eyes. I'm going in with the second foundation. This is more closer to like my skin tone, and I'm just putting that around and upwards towards like the outer corner of my eye. And please, when you do put like your concealer on your face, you need to allow it, especially if it's like a medium coverage concealer. You should just like put it on your face and leave it to sit for a while. It really does come down to like the little things you choose to do every single day. So imagine if you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is pick up your phone, right? And then you're scrolling, and before you know it, what, 2 hours have passed, 3 hours have passed. You could have used 2 hours to do something reasonable, like maybe plan content or schedule in or fix in a little bit of editing time to edit the content you constantly have sitting in your drafts and then post them. Or you could scour for new ideas, right? You could think of ways to actually materialize or make your ideas more relatable. You could find a way to express those ideas more so that your audience can be able to relate to them. I'm one of those people where I usually have like, I could have 500 thoughts running in the back of my head, and 490 of them are new ideas. I kid you not. And I feel like it's a blessing and a curse, because on one hand I'm thinking of all the possibilities that could come from just, taking these ideas and running with them. But then on the other hand, I'm so overwhelmed, because when I think about, wow, this is a good idea, wow, it could lead to this and it could lead to that, I start going back into my head like, okay, what kind of work needs to be done? And to me, that whole work that needs to be done looks like an unachievable, unclimbable mountain, which I know is impossible and it's not true. But then it just feels that way, and I just freeze, and I'm like, like it gets to a point. Now, what I'm willing to do is change my daily habits. I don't have the best routine, and I know that's no way to live life. I'm willing to hold myself accountable, because I really want to show up here. Like, I want to be that one internet friend that you run to when you're like, okay, I don't know how to do this eyeliner. Hold on, I'm going to check Grace's page. I'm sure she has a video put up on how to do my eyeliner, or how to do my base, or how to apply concealer so my under eye doesn't crease. I want to be available, and I want to be able to give that to the world. And there's so many other things, but for the fact that I'm confident enough to show up here and put some fucking makeup on my face and be like, girl, this is how to get it done, and people actually love what I do, and they're like, oh, this was so helpful, thank you for sharing. Like, it just gives me purpose, and I'm not even going to let myself hold myself back, because generally I don't know how far this shit's gonna take me, but if it's so insistent on my soul to do this, I will do this. So again, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, please click that subscribe button. So I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to start blending out my concealer. This is like my favorite part of makeup, blending out my concealer. Poop! She's so cute. Literally. Guys, I recently bought niacinamide from this brand called Face Facts, and I've been using it for 3 days. Did you see my skin at the beginning of the video? It looks even better in person, trust. The camera is not even doing justice to how good my skin looks. And now that I'm applying products, because ever since I started using it, I've not put makeup on my face, right? Since I started applying products, I was waiting to see creasing, because if you haven't noticed, I'm using just brushes for this look. I haven't even touched a beauty blender, and my makeup looks so tea, girl. What do you mean? This is just concealer, and it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm obsessed. I'm going to be using my Sacha Buttercup Matte Setting Powder. This is in the shade Clay 2. It claims to be flash friendly, so we're going to test that out. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a powder puff and I'm putting that dab and me just set my face. Ooh. We're going to take our setting spray. This is from Kiss Beauty, and we're just going to set the rest with the face. I'm gonna go in with some white, and I know it looks creepy, but this is my lip gloss doesn't move too much. I generally could leave it like this. This is so Y2K. It's giving Y2K, but no, this is not. I'm taking a nude lip gloss. This is from Novade Beauty, right? Yeah. I'm going right in the middle. How gorgeous. She's so different. I love it. And then I'm going in with this brown lip gloss. She's so smooth. Oh wow. I'm gonna add some more of that. I'm thinking of going with pink gloss or clear gloss. Let's do pink. And this has shimmer in it, so. Oh yeah. Oh, but my base, I'm sorry, but what? I'm so obsessed. What? I cannot tell me anything. Like, hello, who is she? Wait, thing is, we're going to take our. This is the Sopro Sealit spray. I swear by this, guys. So we're just going to shake that up a little bit, and this is the finished look. And to like round everything up, basically this is me trying to establish something for myself. This is me trying to build and create a structure and foundation that is going to set me up for the kind of life that I want. It's put me on the right racetrack, because I feel like this life is basically a rat race. Just make sure whatever it is you're doing, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. What is your why? Why do you choose to do this? Why do I choose to be, on YouTube? Why do I choose to grow in front of the camera? Why do I choose to do the ugly parts in public? Why do I choose to not be embarrassed about my growth, about where I'm starting from, about how badly this video is probably going to sound? Like, the message might not even drop, but that's the whole point of this. I intend to be the best version of myself, the kind that catches the attention of the room before she even speaks, because she just has that much aura, like, she's cool. Anyways, so this is the finished look. I was supposed to do something very simple, but I tend to get carried away, and I just said, you know what, let me just do like a half cut crease. I didn't use any lashes, which is very unlike me to tell you how bad. I almost didn't like pick up my camera and do this, but I'm so glad I did, because everything was stressing me out. And guys, look at these earrings. Oh my god, if you didn't know, I sell like the best earring pieces. Like, I have such eccentric pieces, and these are giving vacation. It's giving Brazil. It's giving take me to the island, baby. I absolutely love how this turned out. I love the lips, I love the eyes, my little button red cute nose, the blush. Hello, is it just me? I achieved this look with drugstore products under $50. I also curate makeup packages. I teach one-on-one classes online, and if you would like to book a session, feel free to reach out to me through my email. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye.